Hello everyone, my name is Scouse Mouse, aka Scouse Mouse. Yeah, I haven't got any other cool names. Welcome back to another video. Missed one yesterday, had some computer problems, but hopefully this one will be a bit more successful. I've got a new microphone as well, so hopefully the sound quality will be much better than it has been in the previous videos. Today we're going to be looking at showing you how to make this behind me, which is a cat and fully automatic carrot farm. If you watched my previous video on the composter, a design similar to this did feature, and I thought it might be useful to show you guys, because this can be built very early on in your game. There's no redstone involved. It does take a little bit of iron just for the hoppers and the minecart, and you will need a couple of villagers, which is why I've chosen to build this near a village. If you're near a village, it's really straightforward to get the villagers inside here. You will be wondering, why do we need so many carrots? Carrots themselves are not actually that useful. You can use them as a bit of food, but they're pretty useless other than that. But if you are near a village, or you do decide to have a villager trader, then, in fact, let me pinch some from these guys. If you have a farmer in the village, he will trade you carrots for some nice juicy emeralds, and then you can use those emeralds for other things. You can trade back with them for other things. In fact, should we get a bit of bread on the go? Come on, let's have some bread. See, nice and easy. So, therefore, that is the uses. You will get some food from it, but more importantly, you can get those emeralds and use them to trade for some other things that may be otherwise more difficult to get in the game. So let me clear my inventory here, and let's show you how we're going to do this. To do this, you're going to need an area that is 11 by 11, and then it will come out 1 or 2 squares extra on the side where you're choosing to have your chest. Okay, and to build this, you will need 80 dirt blocks, 42 building blocks of your choice, 122 half slabs, 86 glass blocks, 1 chest or barrel, depending which you prefer to use, 2 hoppers, 1 composter, 1 bucket of water, 1 rail, 1 hopper minecart. It's very important that it is the hopper minecart, not just a normal minecart, and then some lighting and some carrots to plant. Okay, so what we'll do first, we're going to take in fact, I'll just dump all of this in my inventory at the moment. And what we're first going to do is lay down the dirt. So we're going to lay this on the inside of our boundary here. And what we're looking to do is create a 9 by 9 area that has a water source block in the middle. Sometimes it's easier to just fill in the full 9 by 9 and then just knock out that middle block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our centre. Is that our centre block? That's our centre block. And we're gonna put a bucket of water in there. What we're then going to do is pop a temporary block next to it, and that'll allow us to place our composter directly over the water, and then we can knock that temporary block out. What we're now going to do is take the building block of choice and just place that all the way around the outside. I've chosen some oak logs here just to fit in quite well with the village that I'm nearby, but just one layer of blocks of your choice all the way around. Okay, nice and easy. What we're then going to do is put 2 layers of glass again all the way around. I'm trying lately with these videos to not hurt myself. In the first couple I always seem to get injured by falling in lava or getting blown up by a creeper. So I think it's nice for a change to make these things in creative where I can't get inadvertently injured. But I'm sure when I go back to doing my Avatopia videos or do a Let's Play or something like that, that I am gonna, you know, find myself getting injured. The next thing we're gonna do is figure out what side that we want our entrance on, the side where we're gonna want our villager to be standing. The thing to bear in mind when you're doing that is look what way the track is going to point. The track pointing away from you like this is no good. You do need the track to be going sideways from you. The reason for that is so the farmer and your other villager don't knock the minecart out of the way. If it's going this way, they won't be able to do that. Okay, so we now know that it needs to go either on this side or the side opposite. So I'm just going to knock these blocks out here. Okay, and I'm also going to knock out this block here. And then I'm going to place my chest here, just one in front of the block of choice, and then I'm going to get my two hoppers. The first hopper I'm going to crouch click and go into the back of the chest, and the second one crouch click again and go into that hopper. And on top of that hopper we're going to crouch click and place our rail, making sure, like I say, it's horizontal, it's sideways too, you're not going straight forward and backward. Okay, on top of that we are going to then put our hopper minecart, and that'll sit there nicely. Right, what we need to do now is create our platform for our villager to stand on. So if you crouch click next to the hopper, and you will get a little block there, which is what he's going to stand on. And then I will be knocking some of these blocks out, but we want to make sure that we have a too high area all around for him. Okay, just so he will sit in there. Now I would recommend before we finish this up that you do plant your carrots. So let me get a tool here. Obviously I'm going to need a hoe in order to till this land as soon as I learn to spell. And Avamance, my favourite YouTuber, he does tell me to always use a diamond hoe. He says they're not a waste at all, so always use your diamond hoe. And we're going to till all of the blocks inside here. You can make this area in here bigger if you wish. You can make this any size really, but it just, if you are making it bigger, just bear in mind that you probably will need more water source blocks just to hydrate the land. You'll know if you've not got enough water because the land won't stay tilled. It'll go back to being dirt and then grass will grow again. So just make sure if you are doing it bigger that you do add some extra water source blocks. Sometimes the best way to do that can just be some steps pointing inwards and then waterlog the steps, and that will also hydrate the land. Okay. So did I have carrots in my inventory here? I did. Okay. So we're just going to plant these carrots. You can also do, it's worthwhile bearing in mind, whatever villager you have there for trading, see what his trades are. If the guy is trading potatoes or beetroot, you could also do that. You could put those crops in here instead. It is possible to stack these farms one on top of the other. If that is something you're interested in, let me know in the comments and I can maybe do an update video and get that added in. So the next thing we're going to do is put half slabs all the way around this, and to make a roof really out of the half slabs. The reason we're doing half slabs, and we want them to all be bottom half slabs, is because then we don't have to worry about lighting up the top. No bad guys will be able to spawn on top if they're bottom half slabs. So we will just continue to make a full roof out of this. The other bonus of this is if there is a thunderstorm, you're not having to worry about your villagers getting hit by lightning and turning into little witchy woos, because then that's just no fun. Witches are absolutely no good at farming. You will get no carrots from them. So I'm just going to continue to keep going with this ceiling. I will at some stage start editing these videos instead of doing them all in one take. I do need to research some editing software. If anyone knows of any decent editing software that's good for dummies like myself, then please let me know in the comments. And I hope, you know, that these videos will start to get me a few more subscribers, and you guys can start letting me know what kind of content you'd like to see, whether that's, you know, let's plays. I have got plans for let's plays, or more tutorials like this, or even more of the Avotopia videos for the multiplayer server that I play on. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to, by the power of Grayskull, I will be cheating to get my villagers in there. But you know, that's my prerogative. You know, my video, I'll do it my way. So we're going to pop one in here, and we're going to pop one in here, and we're just going to slab them both off, just so they've both got their, so they're both in their areas. Now, one thing I did forget to do, because as I've said, I'm an idiot, is I forgot to add in some lighting. So I'm just going to break my way in, hope he doesn't escape, and I'm just going to add some lighting around on the inside of here randomly. If you're later on in the game, sometimes it can look nicer if you can get some glowstone from the nether and just add that into the roof, and that'll add some light, because it's important that the crops have light to grow. So what I also like to do, and I'm not sure if this is actually necessary or not, but it's just something I've always done, is throw a block right on top of the composter, saving wasting any of our precious crops by throwing them in there. So, and that completes our build. He will work away. What time of day is it at the moment? He won't have actually started work yet, this guy, but once, has he just started? Yeah, I think he's actually doing a bit of harvesting now. So what's going to happen is he's going to harvest these carrots, and then when his inventory's full, he will try and throw them across to his buddy here. We'll call this guy Jeff today. If you watch my videos, I do like to give the mobs and the villagers names. So Jeff here is hungry, he wants some carrots, and he's waiting for Barry over there to throw some to him. The problem being, this Minecart with a hopper catches the carrots quicker than Jeff can. So poor Jeff never gets the carrots, and the carrots will always end up in this chest here. See, he's already dropped a few in. You will find after a day or two that the numbers going in there really do start to stack up. This one over here, you know, he's got a few stacks in there, and that's only been here, you know, not long. I made this one just before I started recording this video. I hope this is helpful to you. If anyone builds this and has any problems or needs any advice, just let me know in the comments. Please like the video, give it a thumbs up to let me know your thoughts, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Scouse Mouse out.